Buenas tardes. You can see it's almost waning afternoon actually because that sun is getting in position to set, heading toward Buenas noches. Hi, it's Lisa. Hope you guys are well. So, what I want to talk to you about today is I've got this idea, right? So, I want to know, shout out from your Panama neighborhood of who has the best Fonda. What neighborhood is claiming the best Fonda? Okay, let's back up. Let's back up for those who are not in Panama, for those who may not know what a Fonda is, because I didn't know what a Fonda was before I got here either. In fact, when I first started seeing Fondas, I was kind of like, what's wrong with that food? Like, why is it so cheap? Like, and then the locations of dives can often be what we would call a dive. Although, whenever we see a dive in America, that usually indicates it's really good food, right? So I went through this phase of kind of turning my nose up at it a bit, American. And then I slowly started trying it, and Craig, slowly we started trying it, and then we're like, whoa, this is really good food. It's really good food. So a Fonda, I think by definition, it really started out being like street food, but here, it's not only like street food or vendor food. It can be in a small restaurant or, not an elaborate restaurant, but just a small, sometimes like an alleyway, that your first instinct is like, no, don't go in there. But I'm here to tell you that it's okay to go in them. It's okay to get the food. So usually it's like chicken or beef or pork or even fish, like fried fish, but usually it's with rice and then also lentils. And sometimes it's like a macaroni salad or something else as well. But yeah, it's different things. So the one I'm going to show you today has like chicken wings. It has a vast number of options. So I feel like my definition is changing on what they offer. But pork chops, like smothered pork chops, usually in abundance of rice. I can tell you that much. But here's the best part. Usually the price is between like $3 for a dinner and $6 for so that's the rice, the meat, the lentils, and whatever else. Usually plantain come with it, maybe like 3 pieces of plantain, sweet plantain. So it is a bargain. And also a characteristic of it seems to be that they usually close about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, just whenever the food is gone. They go until the food is gone. So that seems to be another characteristic of it as well. And they also have breakfast. They start off early in the morning. And then a lot of locals eat there as well. So that's another characteristic. So that's probably another reason that as an expat, I wasn't immediately drawn to it, because a lot of locals are eating in there if they have an eating area. So be sure. But I do want to hear from you though, because I'm going to show you some of my neighborhood Fondas. Yeah, and I'm calling them out. I think they are the best in the city, but I want to hear from you. I want to hear if you think the area you live in has the best Fondas, and what that Fonda is, because I want to try it out. All right, let me know. So I'm learning now that the Fondas are actually very quintessential part of the culture in Panama. So traditionally, they seem to be family run, and as I did think for sure, it starts early in the morning and with breakfast and goes into lunch, and when it's done for crazy low prices. So this is the one in Bay Vista, the Park Eureka. So this is what I call my local Fonda. So I'm voting this one is the best around. The food is so good, so good. A fish, I'm not sure if it's on Fridays. I haven't really found out the cadence yet, but so good. This is a second one. It's in Marbella area, and actually a friend of mine told me that this was the best one. So I did debate with her back and forth, but I have eaten here. This one is, I think it's just behind the U Towers, close to the Foodie in Marbella, and this is a really nice one. I do have to admit it. So many options beyond your typical Fonda. So they have wings here, and they have breakfast leftover, pork chops, chicken. So many options. So many options. And then they have a nice selection of vegetables. And this, it's like an alley actually. There's 3 restaurants in here, and then they also have like air-conditioned places that you can sit to eat, which is really nice. Really nice for Fonda for these prices. So they get all these options, and these are home-styled cooked meals that you get here. Yes, the bread, so many options. I'm really leaning toward abandoning my home Fonda, although my home Fonda is very, very good, but this has so many choices, so many good choices. And then there's a third one over here that has more options. So I guess you just kind of walk in and see what you like. This one has fried chicken and some fish. The Fondas are interesting, especially in an area like this, because it's surrounded by restaurants that are really expensive. So here you find this amazing food, and it's for prices like $3 to $6, which is crazy for this variety. So yeah, the beauty of the Fondas. So I do want to know which is your favorite in your community, and let me know. I want to try them. All right. So what you guys think of the Fondas in this area, in Bella Vista area and Marbella area? So what did you think? You understand what I meant now when I said that probably initially when you first get here, you're not really gonna be attracted to it, right? But then let me tell you, as I already said, go in there, walk in there. Usually it's not a lot of English speaking, but all you really have to do is point to what you want, and just know that it's going to be between $5, maybe $3, $6, and cash. Usually, I think they usually take Yappy, which is like a local form of like a Cash App, that kind of thing. So if you don't have that, if you're only visiting, you just be prepared with cash. You can get it to go. Some of the restaurants are eat in, as you saw. So yeah, really helps with your budget once you're here for a while. Especially, you know how we retired expats are, we don't like to cook that much. So this is becoming ideal. And very tasty too. Really, really good food. All right. So again, thanks for subscribing. I want to know, give me your shout out, your Fonda shout outs in the comments. I'm going to be looking for that. And thank you for watching to the end. And as always, be blessed.